Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to set up a whole project in Cohler Classical in less than 5 minutes. So here we go. First you set your media directory, option, set audio type and path, wave files. There's my directory, Copeland Appalachian Spring. Media directory is set. Then we go to options, create tracks. All the tracks are created. Now we're going to create our folder tracks and put this in order. Very simple, just takes a couple minutes. So first I'm going to create a few folder tracks here, a few extra tracks. First one's going to be my main mics. Next one will be the winds. Next one will be the piano. Then the strings. And then the reverb channel. Okay. Now we're going to drag the mics for those things up into the appropriate place and make them into folders. So here are my main mics, these three, plus there's one other, but first I'll put those up there, those three, and then the outrigger here. And then I'm going to put them in the order I like, which is tree left, tree right, tree right, and center and outrigger. Those are my main mics. I type Command Option Control left bracket. That makes it into a folder. My winds are flute, clarinet, and bassoon. So put the clarinet and bassoon up there. The flute goes first. Oops. Let's undo that. Do it one more time. Flute goes first. Clarinet second. Then bassoon. Select the winds. Make it into a folder. One click. The piano mics, close and far, right there. Drag them under the piano. Select the piano mics. Make it into a folder. The strings, first we start with the violins, then the viola, and the viola, then the cello, and then the bass. That's my strings. Make it into a folder. Then I've got the reverb channel, and then all of this is going to fit inside what I'm calling the edit mix. So I'll create another track up here for edit mix. The reverb will be a send that I use to send the others to. So all of that is my edit mix. So I make that into another folder. And we're done basically. Now the only other thing we want to do is the reverb is not going to actually hold audio, and it's not a folder. So we're going to make that invisible. So we go into the track control panel and we click here to make the reverb invisible. That's it. Close that up. So the reverb track you see now is invisible. That's all set. And now we go to the mixer, Command M. We do Control M to set up the mixer. Mixer's completely set up now. By double clicking on any one of these, you can bring in its component mic so that you don't have to see them all at once. And there you have it. There's your destination edit mix, main, winds, brass, strings, reverb, and then the live mix parallel to the edit mix. I'll mute that because for now, that's we're going to be listening to the edit mix, not the live mix. So that the mixer's all set up. You could add effects and sends if you want, but basically it's all set up. Now we create our source groups with one command. So we do create source groups. They're all created, and they're all identical with identical mixers, as you can see as I go between track groups. 7, 8, 9. 9 sources, 1 destination. And now I can load my audio in one click. I do File, Load Audio Files, And let's say I have 179 takes here. Let's say I want to load the first 50 takes. So 1 to 50, I hit return, and within a couple of seconds, bam, it's done. Successfully loaded and grouped all 50 takes. Each one of these is a multi-track take in the order that I put them in. They're all going through the mixer, and now because all the mixers are identical, I can drag these takes down and put them in any track so that I can start editing. Line them up vertically by what the audio is, and I'm ready to edit. 5 minutes from setup to loading and editing.